It was a chilling Tuesday night in Altoona when the unthinkable happened. A serene neighborhood on Dartmouth Lane in Blair County was shattered by a gruesome discovery. A couple known to the town as Brooke and Blase Raia were found lifeless in their own home, the victims of a horrifying act of violence. The details of the case are chilling to the bone. Authorities say that when they arrived on the scene, they were confronted with a sight that would haunt even the most seasoned officers. The couple had suffered fatal gunshot wounds, but as the investigation unfolded, it became painfully clear that this wasn't a simple case of home invasion gone wrong. No, this was something far darker. The evidence pointed towards a harrowing conclusion, a murder-suicide. The time of the incident only added to the spine-chilling atmosphere. The call to the police came at around 7:30 in the evening, a time when most families would be settling down for dinner, unaware of the nightmare unfolding just a few doors down. But perhaps the most heart-wrenching part of this tale of horror is the fact that 4 of the couple's children were home at the time of the incident. Imagine coming home, expecting the comfort of your family, only to be met with a scene of unspeakable terror. The 5th child, who discovered the horrifying scene upon returning home, was the one who alerted the authorities. In the midst of the tragedy, the children were taken into the care of Blair County Children, Youth and Family Services. They were placed with family members, but one can only imagine the trauma they must be going through. Their lives, once filled with the normal hustle and bustle of a large family, are now overshadowed by this dreadful event. In the quiet town of Altoona, a home that once echoed with laughter is now a silent testament to a horrifying act of violence. The echoes of this tragedy reverberate through the silent halls, a chilling reminder of the night that changed everything. As the shock of the tragedy reverberated through the town, the true enormity of the situation began to dawn. The community of Altoona, Pennsylvania, was left grappling with an unspeakable horror that struck just days before Christmas. A family shattered, 5 children left parentless, their lives forever scarred by a single night of unfathomable violence. In the aftermath of the incident, the priority was the welfare of the 5 children. Swiftly and compassionately, Blair County Children, Youth and Family Services intervened. The young ones, innocent victims of a domestic tragedy, were placed with family members. These relatives now faced the daunting task of providing solace and support, a semblance of normalcy amidst the chaos. Meanwhile, the investigation into the incident continued. Logan Township Police Chief Dave Hoover and his team were relentless in their pursuit of justice, piecing together the grim puzzle left behind on Dartmouth Lane. The evidence pointed towards a domestic violence incident turned deadly. A narrative all too common, yet each occurrence a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the most ordinary of homes. As the community grappled with the horrifying reality, they rallied together, determined to help those most affected. A beacon of hope emerged amidst the darkness, a testament to the power of community spirit. A GoFundMe was set up to support the children, a tangible way for the community and beyond to assist. The response was overwhelming, a wave of generosity and compassion that served as a stark contrast to the act of violence that instigated it. In the wake of this tragedy, a community comes together to care for the innocent victims, the 5 children left behind to carry the memory of a Christmas marred by a dark and horrifying act of violence. This tale serves as a chilling reminder of the evil that can exist in the world, but also the power of a community united in compassion and resilience.